Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we're live. Ooh, tier armor piece. Please be a good one. 'Tis the gloves. I kind of want the pants so that he's got the tier armor, but that's okay. Next time round, right? Right, okay. It is time to do the social mediaing. So we're going to do that. Haven't been on since Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday I was at work and whatnot, so not to worry. Okay, so I've done there we go, it's worked. I've done the Discord. I'll now do the Bookface and Twitter. I might do like a musical intro on the start of the streams while I'm doing all this. It might be a bit better, you know. Give you guys something to listen to other than me faffing around going, why isn't that working? And thinking out loud and, you know, the usual sort of stuff. We'll be fine though, eh? So Halloween still running on the server, which is very cool. Okay, that's 1 and 2. It used to be I could do 3 different groups and pages on Facebook with one click, and they took that feature away to make things better, obviously. Right, I think it's still Arbiter week. I think it's the Alien week, possibly. I don't know. I don't need, because I'm AI30. Let's go to the live screen. There we go. That should be good. I think there's only me online in Guild at the moment. Quiet time of the week, Wednesdays. But it's kind of the only day really I can stream, so work Tuesday night, I work Thursday night, etc. And I'm busy around other times anyway with other stuff. So yeah, all adds up to being rather busy. Yeah, it's Alien Week. I can tell by looking at the Arbiter. Yes, I can. There we go. We've got the mission. We've got a little box there. And the slow jazz of Win. I am a bit early actually. Normally I start at 7:30, so I had a little else to do. Let's get some dailies, grabhead. Even meant to play during the day yesterday and didn't. One thing after another yesterday. We've had a collapsed wall, like a boundary wall, that's partially been collapsed for 4 years. And it's like half owned by the council and half owned by some other organizer, and it took 4 years before they eventually finished arguing and get someone to fix it. But it's not our responsibility, the wall, so they sent them round. They just turned up out the blue on Monday, and because they were working right by both the cars, I was kind of keeping half an eye on them. Like you do. Soldier Russell, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Stop being so grumpy and eat your dinner. What's this? Is not want salad. No, he doesn't want salad either. I think that may be superimposed. I think that may be Photoshop. I'm pretty sure it is. That looks funny. Yeah, they're superimposed, you know, but they've done a good job. It's like an identical bowl of tossed salad, yeah. That kind of looks believable because looks like he's got something on his mouth there, but that's either a much better photo. The bowl looks real, but the salad doesn't. God, that's a really snub-nosed cat. Cat's not liking salad. No. If you see your cat eating salad or grass, usually means they want to be sick or something. So, yeah. Oh, I missed someone emoting. I'm being all nice, and I was completely ignorant because I was looking at pictures of cats. Right, shall we start with the Doja, maybe? Yeah, cats eat grass to make themselves vomit. Absolutely, yeah, that is the thing. No buff from you. When is the next world boss dude? Do we know? Next Reaper spawning in 48 minutes, so hopefully we can get a Doja in less than 48 minutes. Would be nice, eh? So we'll be streaming again on Friday, and then Saturday is an alien event night, as far as I remember. Should be. Oh, there's some possible competition for the Doja hunting. This trash. Savik, welcome to the stream. Great to see you, as always. Seem to have missed some keybinds somewhere. Look at the big shade, ignoring the ads. Yeah, so doing a round of dailies at least today. Should be good. And I think this weekend the clocks turn back, so I go back to UTC time. I'll be back on, so the streams will be at the same times. Am I too old to buy Lego? No, never. You're never too old to buy Lego. Yeah, if you want Lego cats, get Lego cats. Don't have to justify buying Lego. It's Lego. Therefore, something fun. People do jigsaws at all ages, don't they? It's no different, really. Yeah, so we go on UTC, so for you, Sav, my streams will be an hour earlier starting and an hour earlier finishing. And for Siljar as well, I think. I'm not sure what they do in Norway. You can probably get a bash kit list of what parts you actually need for it. Because Lego is the Lego system, isn't it? So every part is interconnectable in a certain way with other parts. My clock goes back too, so nothing changes for us. Are you sure? We seem to see more of you in the winter. Official winter time. More Savic. Going back from UTC +2 back to UTC +1. Where did that corpse go? Aha! Nope. Yeah, not sure the clock changes itself and I just wake up when the alarm goes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so instead of my stream starting now, it'll be starting an hour before now, but it'll be the same time for you anyway, I guess. The phone changes, the computers change, the mobiles change, the TV changes itself, but nothing else does. The cooker and microwave don't know the date, so for those we have to manually just flick it an hour, which is really our cooker and microwave are really easy to set the time on. Oh, he's disappeared inside the rock. Maybe if I run away and come back to that rock, he might appear. Yeah, mechanical clocks, yeah, unless they've got a date on them as well, can't do it. The main reason you chose that microwave because it had a function to change by itself by the radio tower. Oh, right, okay. Which bit was he in? You. Nope, we're not getting him. They probably dropped the Doja as well. I mean, it might be possible to set our microwave to do that, but I doubt it. We got one of the ones that doesn't need to rotate. Has like a ceramic base. Works really well, actually, but cooks everything really well, but we don't have to faff around, you know, taking out the turntable and cleaning that. You just go in there with a cloth and clean it, and that's it. Yay for Doja. As I live close to the sea, there is no blind spot for the automated clock tower in Germany. Right, okay. Yeah, if it could connect to the various transmitters and masts, we'd be okay, because it would definitely be able to pick it up. We can see a 5G mast from where we are. Has 2G, 3G, no, 3G, 4G and 5G on it. As far as I remember anyway. I think I'm correct on that. I'm not like 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Which is all very good. Yes, it is. Should click the Doja. That's better. On Monday, I did play on Monday, and it took an age to get bloody Doja. Like 40, 50 mobs before one dropped. Which is kind of nuts, but yeah. It's not using the 5G towers or phone towers, it's the clock tower in Germany. I suppose we do have one, but it might be that it's doubled up with something else, you know? So the mast is there for 5G, but it's also got a bunch of other stuff on it as well. Zoop AO, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Zoop AO, hello, wise white wolf of Rubicar, lurking. You're welcome to lurk. Lurkers are the welcome. Have you had any luck with Halloween content so far, or have you yet to do it? I've done the little missions you get from the two Frankenleet and Draculete. So we've done the buried treasure a few times, and I got lies patch 1 and another lies patch. Obviously not the highest level stuff, but... And then I got the trousers as well from the world boss, which is going to be in 43 minutes. So we're going to get down there for that. I mean, I'm not going to try and kill it on a melee character. I'm going to hang in the air and fly through the box, you know? Soldier Russell with another image. Oh God, I saw its back end come up there. Did not look like a graceful landing for that particular cat. No, it didn't. Scroll down a bit, okay. Oh, kitty cat got that wrong. Oof. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah. Minding its own business and then... Yeah, poor pusscat. We'll take the diseased prisoner again. And is that a random crash? I think it might be. I've been getting them lately where they'll just randomly freeze since I updated the NVIDIA drivers. Yep, I think that's crashed. Okay. New engine blues. West Athen of all places. Normally perfectly stable on that, but not today for some reason. There we go, right. Diseased prisoner, here we go. If he's not up when we get there, I'll relog. Oh, I didn't hand the Doja in. Derp. The only thing with the X45 I find in third person is that it's hard to click on grid terminals and the like. Always assume, and I've got click through enabled, but sometimes it's just like, nah, I'm going to make you move instead. So I logged in today and the daily reward was a piece of tier arm, and I was like, please be the legs. Nope. Hand wraps. Damn you. How are we doing on computer literacy? I'm not far off being able to make the other HUD items I want now. And then what? 3 levels and time for the DB quest. Soldier Russell. Good kitty then. Let's have a look. Ah, sharesing. Doing the shares. That was definitely deliberate. Cats don't pass food around without it being a deliberate thing. And the joy of flying across the scenery on Rubicon. Yeah, I need to do a bit more work and then maybe try and get this ring on as well. Not sure. Armour is not OE, but we've got a way to go before we can put that kind of armour on. Yeah, sense being the big killer that it normally is. Not sure where to go on nano skills. I just raise them as I need them so far. Same with nano in it. And I only started, I mean, you can see I've got 0 IP in nano pool yet. I'm probably going to hit a point where I can't cast a nano because you don't have enough nano pool. That's going to come. I know it, you know it, we all know it. Okay, we has a corpse. 11 minutes, okay. So possibly there's another corpse somewhere as well. Okay. Relog, so our perks aren't foobarred. I never quite know if that's visual or not. Sometimes it feels like it's not because other skills don't have what they should have. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll get a relog and I'm keeping my eye on the timer. 33 minutes. We should be okay, I think. Got to remember that we have to fly all the way there as well. So that's always a thing. Alright, see if this... Just go into camp, log in, you know, character selection screen and back in again, fixes things. It do. So I've got 6 perks left to go, so I'm going to have one in there, one in there, and then... Not sure, actually. I mean, I might decide after, you know, maxing out, get rid of Careful in Battle and max out Sublime Rapport. Shade Touch, though. What was that one? Yeah, that gives like an init debuff. If you're going to go MA route, you would want to take this one. Boss, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How the devil are you? So there should be a prisoner here. That's only got 9 minutes. That's got 27 minutes, so we'd only just missed this one. It's got about 15 minutes to kill. Ah, the desert music of Wynn. Wondering about making a cup of tea now. Thinking, let's go off, make a drink, come back. Anybody else need the diseased prisoner? Doing diseased prisoner. Should say killing the diseased prisoner. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's from the quest, isn't it? I can go in the bag of stuffs that I'm probably not going to use. Graffiti, okay. Did I pull a graffiti mission? I must have done. Yep, I did. Yeah, we've got roughly 10 minutes then. I didn't see anybody kill it when we got here. It must have just died and then gone straight away. Did I check the corpse on this one? Don't know. Maybe I did. I always like this area though. It's like an interesting place. Kill a meep on a fix-it. Yeah, it could have been. The crashed ship, etc. And there's a camp over there. I can't remember what's in the camp. It's years since I've been over there. As we has time to kill, let's go look in that camp. I think it's lobby-ish stuff for this playfield, usually. It still has a fence around it. Little mission location over here. I'm sure I came to this on a mission once. Can't remember what for, but I remember it taking a long time to get here. 85, 74. Yeah. So it's like a little lobby area, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if the fence would actually stop the mobs or not. Like the old claw camp did, but it might. Never see anyone here though. Not normally anyway. Got the river sound of a fast flowing river that's not moving at all. How's an agent over there? Checking the timer, because how long in between? 28 minutes. What's the spawn timer? Is it like 8 hours or 9 hours or something? So if you miss it, you've really missed it, haven't you? Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Kazex, is that you in game as well? Fallout 4 get a graphic update for PS5 and Xbox. Kind of hope PC users will get RTX 2. Not on that engine, I don't think. You can add it with oh god, what's it called? With an EMB, you can add ray tracing, water reflections, light sources, and all that. But I don't think Bethesda are going to do it on that engine. It's not an integral part of the engine, but you can add it with shaders after the fact. And it works really well. I've seen people doing it. There's adding ray tracing to the PS5 Xbox X. They say they're adding it, but if the architecture is not on the die to do it, it's not going to perform well. You know what I mean? You could force RTX on with driver hacks, but you know, since it came out, like someone figured out how to get DLS 3 running on a 2000 series graphics card. They had really janky, frame rate, but overall it worked. So it's possible to do it, but it doesn't have the dedicated hardware to do it well, unfortunately. Mini-me is sleeping, laundry done, kitchen is clean, and now it's time for Feet Up with a Pepsi and my favourite streamer. Thank you, my dude. After that crash, has it forgotten the things what I changed? No, it remembered the keybind, but not the bar move. I always find that a little odd. The things it kind of does remember straight away, and the things that it doesn't. Yeah, so we've got the mysterious cloak. I am a creature of the night. Yeah, it's not quite the same though. The RTX, ray tracing is ray tracing, and it's been around since the 80s. The last Starfighter had it, Tron had it to some degree, etc. And all the Pixar movies have it. RTX is the implementation by NVIDIA on their graphics cards for real-time ray tracing using architecture on the card just for that. So it has ray tracing units on it, like rasterization using CUDA cores in a similar sort of way. So how good the performance is at that is going to vary. Like, yes, it'll do it, but you can only do it at 30 FPS, not 60. Something like that. Because what is the onboard GPU inside an Xbox? What actually is it in an Xbox X? AMD got the same RTX functions, but their version of it. I'm not sure it's quite the same though. Yeah, but the RTX core, excuse me, the RTX cores on 2000 series and upwards graphics cards are unique, and you would be breaking the law to copy their architecture. Yes, you can enable... I mean, don't forget I had ray tracing on a GTX 980 through software using the rasterization CUDA cores. So it worked, but it didn't work well, whereas now I can throw it on with this card in a game and, yeah, it looks pretty amazing, and it's not a massive hit because there's dedicated hardware to deal with it. So Xbox X has what on it? Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, so it's Xbox Series X is a AMD GPU. For a start, so it won't have NVIDIA's RT cores in it. It's a Scorpio GCN 2.0. And that's about it. It doesn't have, well, it tells you shader units and all the rest of it, of which it doesn't have as many as a dedicated graphics card, actually. Yeah, it's ray tracing functions, not RTX functions. RTX is like brand name. It's like calling all vacuum cleaners a Hoover or a Kirby. It's a brand name. It's a particular way of doing something. So, I mean, look, that is ray tracing using that. So that's doing it with a shader using, but not using the raster. That's using normal rasterization instead of using anything else. Whereas the RT cores are a dedicated part of a graphics card. And when they're not in use, they're literally not doing anything, so. Excelsior, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What's up? We're waiting on the prisoner to spawn, and then we're going to be dashing off to the world boss. Yes, we are. And see if we can get some fat loot while we're there. You never know. They kill you with lots of pew-pew. Except there's no pew-pew because we're melee. Got a UBT on him right away. You're going down, son. You're going down. So yeah, you can use rasterization to give the effect of the RTX effect, but the way NVIDIA have done it is to put dedicated hardware purely for ray tracing. Yeah, it's not dedicated hardware though. It's a software function using the existing rasterization. So not as efficient. Like I say, I could do ray tracing with, you know, the 980. Or DNA 2. Yeah, possibly then. Like I ran Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal on nightmare graphics settings right across the board, getting upwards of like 9 gigabytes of VRAM being used in certain battles and stuff, and never dropped below 60, and that's just on a 3060 on nightmare graphics settings. It looked eye-wateringly cool. It's a kind of cool game, but I once I've gone through a level, I don't want to go back through it looking for secrets. I know some people like have to do every secret, every whatever, and that's fine, you know, I get that. It's like some people cannot leave a half-finished jigsaw, they have to complete it. Right, okay. We go hand this in. Hand the Doja in that we forgot from last time. And then I don't know. Oh yeah, we got the other daily to get done. Timer 16 minutes. I reckon we hand these two in and then head there, because it's going to take a little while to fly there. Can't believe I clicked on the Doja and then got distracted, and then we're having to go back there now. I told you about the test server we had at work with 4 980s. 2 of the cards are dead. The other 2 cards got molten power sockets. ATX 3.0 power pins can't handle the spikes of 800 watts if it's a slight bend on the wire. And yeah, I saw that. Why not just put 4, you know, if it needs 4 PCIe connectors, put 4 PCIe connectors on it. Don't try and barrel all that current, you know, down a cable that can barely handle it. That's foolish, you know? I think they've made a mistake trying to bring in a new pin out. You know, for whatever reason. Yeah. Once you're into those sort of power things, everything's got to be, you know, like ideally you'd want the cables going into the card to be soldered in, like completely buried in it, like a mains plug or something. Because those little connectors at the end, there's not much material there, even if the cable itself can handle it, because it's only like a very thin piece of steel wrapped around the pin as it goes down. So, you know, if it's just slightly arcing or not quite there, it's just going to get hot really quickly because it's such a small piece of metal. So the AMD and Nvidia are not part of the ATX standard meetings, they just follow them. And Intel's, yeah, exactly. Intel just went, oh, well, we'll put PCIe connectors on our card. I mean, yeah, okay, the drivers and everything seem to be terrible and all that, but, you know, they'll get there. But Nvidia really, I think, need to backpedal on that. They need to start releasing the cards with a proper amount of, you know, decent connectors on them. Because as soon as that kind of connector, if you bend a cable, it's just going to do that inside the socket. It's too malleable. It's not fixed. You pull on it and it's going to move a couple of mil, and that's all it takes when you're dealing with that small an amount of, you know, material. So, yeah. As soon as I saw that cable and they said anything over 200 watts, I was like, are you sure about that? And then, like, these new cards, I was like, ooh, no. I mean, the 3060's got a standard, I think 8-pin. It might even be 6-pin, single PCIe connector, that's it. You know, so not actually pulling any more wattage than, you know, the 980 was under full load because of the efficiency. It's only pulling like 170 watts, less than 200 on that single 12-volt rail, and it's fine. But yeah, as soon as you get transient spikes involved in the mix, then, yeah, not good. I can't believe, I find it weird that they've told you to get rid of the old cards by destroying them instead of just giving them away or something. They don't even offer them to you guys, say, well, you can keep one. Got to be destroyed. That just sounds awful to me. Daylight 97, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, I can't believe they're doing that with the cards. It just seems so wasteful. Why? What's the policy that's driving that? You know, why spend all the money on the cards and then destroy them when you're done with them? That's just so much e-waste. How many slots? Like 4, realistically, I think. Even the, you know, the Nvidia's own edition. 3.5 might as well be 4 because you can't put anything next to it. You're never going to get any airflow if you do. Is that someone giving me fixer grid? No. I just heard a buff in the background while I'm looking at the screen of my fixer. Right, move him away from the grid. Yeah, I think it's a shame that the company decides to do that, but destroy them because they need to mark them destroyed while they, if they give them away, they need documents who they gave them away to. That's just crazy. To tax them for, because the company did buy before tax and so on, selling them is the worst, as they need to sell them, sell for hire to a company to do it. It's just lots of paperwork. So yeah, maybe it just works out the cheapest options to get rid, which is kind of a massive shame. Where am I going? No, up another one. Isn't it? Where's the exit I want? It's not EFP. Not more. Deep Artery Valley, isn't it? Motherboard does 480 to also take up 3.5. Well, on any board, it's going to take up that many. The slots are how many slots at the back of the case does it take up is how they govern it. How many slots it takes up, not, you know, how slots work any other way. But as this card was purchased on random sites on eBay and such, it was sucky documents from. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a shame, but yeah, I can see the you know, because their business isn't a buying and selling business in that sort of respect, then they're not set up for it. Volpu, welcome to the stream. And they can't gift them to colleges, schools, universities, nothing like that, no? Oh well. Hasn't spawned yet. Now we got 6 4090s laying at work that won't be put into anything because of the power connector is dangerous and we do not want it in the servers. Yeah, I can understand that. Completely understand that. You're not going to risk the amount of, you know, grief and everything else that putting them in a server and then having it destroy that server blade or whatever. Then yeah, you I can imagine the actual server itself costs a hell of a lot more, you know, so. Oh, you pinged me on on Discord. Oh, using AO. I need to make another video on AOIA, a proper one, like how to actually use it in the game. I never ever got around to it. You coming for the loot, are you, Sav? Just the rack bare metal with power strips, 2 network switches and a local UPS is about €12,000. Christ. Yeah, so putting and I would imagine that because they've put the connector at the top of the card, you have to bend the cables in order to plug it in and use it. And I can't imagine, you know, that they're going to risk that, because you're going to have to bend it over quite severely in a cramped environment like a server. They should have put, if they'd have put that 12-pin connector at the back of the card instead, probably this issue wouldn't have come to light, or it would have taken a lot longer to come to light that this 12-pin adapter they've used is just not up to spec, unless the cable goes directly in. And then they're expecting ATX power supply distributors to create that cable anyway with the 12-pin on it, and it's just like, if you can do it at 12 pins, then use 2 6-pin PCIe instead, or, you know, something. Server's got a lot of space for cards. I always imagine them, you know, being like 2 units high and stuff. But you'd never get that graphics card in a 2 unit, so... Yeah, the pins are just too damn small. It's clever what they've done, but from an engineering point of view, as soon as I saw it, I just thought, nope. All of my nope, you know. That there's no way that that will effectively handle that current unless it's got a very positive connection, you know. Mass-produced stuff that they have to make in order to do this is unlikely. Okay, we got the spawn, and then we got like 15 minutes from now, I think, for the Hollow Reaper to become attackable. Right, I'm going to go make a drink. Do we want to look at the Hollow Reaper? Or do you want the intermission music? What do we want to do, guys? Seeing as Savik is here. Potato cup. You got enough butter in it, the cat will eat it. Can we do both? Can leave it like that. Possibly. Right, cup of tea time. Right, I am back. There we go. Can we do both? What? Okay. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Zetuk has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Filled your Russell with another funny. Yeah. Yeah, we always put blue blinker light in the police cars. Tinkering Idiot, welcome to the stream, our Florida resident. How goes it with you, sir? Did we add a command for the site with the tools on it? Another day in paradise, indeed. Can't remember. I was going to do it as well. Nope. I didn't get around to it. Yeah, I wanted to put a command in so I could just do that and it would just bring up all the AO tools you've made. I think I must have penciled in, yeah, I'll do that, and then just never got round to actually doing it, you know? Well, no, if you make a decent, useful resource, then we want access to it so we can just give it to people, you know? Like people, how would you get the game looking like this? And we just go... boom, like that, you know? Because it's nice and easy, and there it is in the chat for them, and... Okay, I'm gonna stop for now, but... there's more. One of the, yeah, concave mirrors. And the cat. What the hell? Cat being very confused by all that. How long has we got before it's killable? Not too long, I'm hoping. About 10 minutes. There's no point going and doing anything else in between, so... Very much appreciated. That's fine, dude. I have at least one more tool coming too. Oh, that's cool. I look forward to seeing what it in fact is. So that should be fairly interesting. Yeah, I haven't done the raid team instance this year. We should get a team together and do it. Maybe Friday or something like that. Might be an idea. There's quite a few people here. I'm just hoping I'm not going to get crowd controlled. I find this. I'll like turn up early and still get crowd controlled away. I'm like, oh, come on. I think I've got most of the bits and pieces I would want from the other missions. I think, anyway. Not 100% on that, gotta be honest. Yeah, see, I want to make the HUD items. Need 1500 comp lit to turn that into an infused one, so you can then make a not infused one and equip it. So quite a bit of work to do. I got a small tool in work to myself, but I need to gather more data before I can start writing the rest of the tool. All right, okay. Meaning I would let my back-end engine probably... Let my back-end engine prob people of Anarchy online a bit longer. Okay. More tools, more better. Can't wait to see. Yeah, I'm the same. I have no idea how to go about making something like that. So, you know, I appreciate people that put in the time and effort and have the knowledge, you know, to do so, because I don't. Like AOIA, when you actually start using it properly, which I took a long time to do, I'll admit, it's just such a fantastic tool. Especially if you've got a lot of gear spread across a lot of different toons like I do. I mean, what have I got now? 25 characters? Something like that. 20 at least. You know, and then little mules and stuff that have got gear on them. So, you know, just being able to look up where stuff is on different toons without having to go through hundreds of bags every single time you're trying to find something. Which is what I used to do. And try and remember which character I'd left it on and then accidentally transfer a bag across without realising, and, you know, yada yada yada. So AOU just became invaluable, really, for me. You know, it was just like, wow, this is just, yeah. This is so much better than what I was doing. Yes, you still have to open every bag, but you only have to open it once. Unless you change something, you know? Or make a new bank hole, get everything nicely arranged, and promptly forget that it exists. Well, yes, that happens as well. But there we are, you know. Oh, Hot Sutra. Execute lasting ultimatum in your NCU. I sense the Savicness. I sense the Savic down below. Yes, I do. I shall go down and I shall greet you. Might be lagging a bit here. My God. Yay, it's the Savic. I'm taller than Savic on this tune. What's going on? The game has broken. That's weird. Hang on. What? Ah, that's freaky. It's like my keyboard wasn't responding. Scale. 122. I must have something running. Behemoth, maybe? Yeah, it's Behemoth plus being tallest. Yeah, that's what that is. No, that was on a different character. I was on actual Kalos 2. He made me like scale 700 at one point. Which was just bonkers. Ruse 4 on Savik, yeah. But your character named Savik at that at the Halloween Arc party in ICC was taller than this one. Could just be a visual bug. I don't know. But I look taller on my screen. Maybe I don't look... Do I look taller on your screen? I'm not sure. Savik has the premium growing flesh buff, but of course, no less. Yeah, so she had the Bracer Plus, yeah, Behemoth and Enlarge, yeah. Goodbye, Hollow Reaper. I'm always amazed quite how quickly this thing drops. I'm not going to try and hit it. No point unless I get across the lava and over there. Attacked by spiritual bumpkin head. No! Can't even see my mount. I'm getting like seconds per frame here. Wow, it's gone halfway already. Relapse into childhood terror has terminated. When the UK finally gets to vote for a new PM and folks forget how it works. Yes, I can imagine that being a thing. No, that is not what you're supposed to do. I think the old guy looking over at the guy's pants around his ankles is like the funniest bit. Spectral pumpkin, no! Okay, I got the gift. And I got Metaphorsic Boots Black. Wah, wah. Disappointment Award. Not the prize we were looking for. But oh well. Them's the breaks. Oh, I started running out because of the lag. I'm alright, Sav. I'll beacon. Once I get away from... Yay, there we go. Is Wales called Wales because there are a lot of whales now? No. It's called Cymru, and the English word for it is Wales. There's no H. I mean, you may get a whale going past, but seals, certainly, but whales, no. Imagine using alt, yeah. Well, Wales isn't called Wales, it's called Cymru, is the name of the country. It's called Wales to non-Welsh people. But the name of the country is Cymru. Let's get flagged on stream. What could possibly go wrong? Excuse me. These dumbass missions. Did what I say really trigger that emoji? I know I have common zero sense. I don't know. It didn't bother me. Oh, it was mildly amusing for an adult to ask that question, but, you know. Strictly speaking, the way it works is you vote for your member of parliament in the local borough that you live in. Mostly they will join a larger party to secure their vote. And then that party decides who their leader is, and that leader becomes the prime minister. That's how it works. It's an 1800s system that desperately needs replacing with proportional representation or something. But no, we don't vote on who will be the prime minister. Except people think that that's what they're doing, but you're not. Freelancers complete, yay. Technically you are, but really the people that voted for that particular member of parliament in their borough are the people that elect that person, and then the party elect that person to be the leader. It's a weird, antiquated system. And it doesn't, and the whole first past the post thing doesn't represent the vote accurately at all. It just ensures like one party can, you know, gain more seats, which isn't representative of the vote. Like, let's say someone wins in a borough by 5 votes. So the person that wins isn't truly representative of that person. Yeah, that's it, you know. I mean, the name of Wales is Cymru. It's called Wales by non-Welsh speakers. Yeah, you're voting for like your like really what we need to get enough of. I think it's the Labour Party and the Lib Dems said if they get a majority government, they will put through proportional representation. And as soon as that happens, then this whole mess that we have now won't be able to really happen again. Like we've had since this government came to power in 2011. Who do we have? Cameron, he left, replaced by May. May was replaced by Boris. Boris got himself sacked from his own party. Then we had that Truss woman for like 10 minutes. She was outlasted by a lettuce. And now we've got the guy who lost the last vote they had internally. But it's an internal vote, so it's like 80,000 members of that particular political party are choosing the Prime Minister. That's not democratic. Yeah, the fact she was outlasted by a lettuce is like global now. It even came up in their formal debate, which I thought was hilarious. You know, because they're always trying to score points off each other. But what really made me laugh was that they actually brought that up. Well, your last best hope was beaten by a lettuce. It's just like owned. Let's have a look. Okay, 1317. So if we use NCU extensions, that's 20, 36, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, it's 100. So if we use that, we get 100 more, which will take us up to 417 comp lit. Then I switch out to the brain symbiont with more than 25 comp lit in it. I think I'm carrying it around with me, I think. I may not be. Isn't that one? No, that's the sense intelligence one. And then trickle down. We should be able to make, I think. Yeah, we should be able to make the other HUD item. I think. The complete spirit. Yeah, I think I've got it. But I'm not sure I can get the base stats high enough to use it. The trouble is I can't remember the name of it even to search on AOU. No, there you go. Zambrain of computer skill. I can't get my sense high enough to use it. That's a problem. That's the beta one. If this was an op effect, we'd have done it. You know, because it'd have been like way up there. You get more from the one from the DB quest is more, I think. Perks. Yeah. So at the moment, piercing mastery, shadow, obviously totemic rights is your lifeline. Acrobat, careful in battle. Light infantry, nano combat. But I already have AI 30 on this character, so. I will probably go in, reset for that one on something, I'm not sure. I don't have it on my other shade. I know that. Right, so we go for all the Intelli perks. And so you extensiones. $427. Secondary genome for more trickle down. Or am I thinking about this wrong? Maybe try and get this on first, because you get 55 comp lit on that. Yep. Never wear clothes the same colour as your chair on TV. Looks like Romulan or something. He's walked off the set of Dynasty. Straight out of the 1980s. He does look silly. He looks like he's wearing padded shoulders. That's DNA then. We'll try and get that armour on. What were those? I think I've got them here. The 2 weapons as well. Good night all. Good night, Savik. Always a pleasure to see you, dear. We'll see you at a more reasonable hour next week. Or whenever that date falls, is it? Where are we? 26th today? 27th and 28th Friday. Can't remember the requirements for the weapons. Because they've got a lot of sense and agility. Wasn't it 50 on each? The only thing with AOU is if you can't remember the name of the thing you want to search for, a little more tricky. Fire it up anyway. Because you can search by category, I think. So... Inventory, nanocrystals, nano... No, I can't remember. We will find it. I mean, I've still got... No, I haven't. So I had the complete can. I think I maybe used that when I put on... What would it have been? Oh, probably the 6 slot early on. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I can get these on now. I think. So, is that the thing? Is that the way to go? Then get the shirt on. Yeah, I think it is. Piercing has got to be... Yeah. I'm going to need some creds and a few resets. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Call, sorry I'm late. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it, honestly. These 2 photos make me scream internally. No one tell me why I can't take a decent picture with this cinnamon stick. Hope you weren't keeping... Nasty. If you don't know, that's radiation. If you were wondering. So, yeah, you're seeing the radiation affecting the... Yeah. That's kill all nut juice stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. The flecks of light on the screen are the radioactive particles interacting with the photosensor. Stick full of superpowers. Yeah, it ain't cinnamon. And you're handling highly dangerous radioactive material there. Right, okay, so I'm going to log this off, transfer some creds. Superhero origin story, almost, yeah. Like Spider-Man, but not for kids. Yeah, radiation doesn't give you superpowers. It gives you radiation sickness and will probably kill you. So Kodak found out when the US had done their first test detonations in secret because they had so much film that turned bad with the particles, yeah. And why carbon dating doesn't work further back than the first atomic tests. They can't carbon date more recently than that. Rather, they can go further back, but they can't come any further forward. There's just too many isotopes. Or whatever, just completely screw it. Mr. Streamerman, do you know what time the dailies reset? Depends when you did them. 18 hours is the default reset on a daily. So it depends when you handed them in. It counts 18 hours after you hand them in before you can pull them again. I have wow brain. I forgot. Yeah, it's dependent on the character and when they handed in the mission. It's a self timer whether you're in game or not. Thankfully, not 18 hours of play time. It's 18 hours, static timer. Right, okay. Have I got enough perks to try and get these on the left? Oh, I might do, actually. I forgot about those stat buffing items. Yes, I did. Until I suddenly remembered halfway through doing the perks and going, oh, damn, yeah, I can probably get those on there. $18.97. 2062. There we go. Deflect has got to be at least 800. Okay. Your riposte has got to be. A resub to attempt to get my first 220. You can do it. We believe in you. Right, so we've got those on, so now I'm much better on agility and sense. I might be able to, within spitting distance, change out the shoulders. Oh, and of course, big rings. I forgot the big rings. So, swap back to those. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And it was 1,000 in each, though, wasn't it, for the complet brain? So we should have enough, though, to go for the complet shirt. But now I'm going to have to reperk to get that on. Nose had 75 piercing. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, we're getting there. I have a character from 2004 still at 143. I'm such a noob. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I know you have to laugh of a man too, so let's see if you get it. Okay. Crypto Stouffer. Yeah, that's like. Congrats, Adidas, on losing 163 pounds. Yep. I like it. No one likes an anti-Semite. Just saying. Right, okay, so we've got those on, but does that get me any closer? Well, we've got the 1,500, funnily enough. So, yeah, that has done it. So, let's take this off. Put the abilities in, maybe. Yeah, that's only going to push us over by a tiny bit. Yep, a few more points. And then we can switch to the Intelli rings and give us a few more points again. These are Title 7 rings, by the way, so yeah. Yep, that's trickled down nicely. So, now... No. Which bloody bag are they in? Looking right at them earlier on. Oh, there you go. Right, so first thing I need to do is upgrade that one. And on it goes. Then I need to make another one. Because you can't make two standard ones. It will won't let you do it. So there we go. Those two on. And then I'm not sure what I want for the third one. What would I put in the third slot? Isn't it a DB drop? There's the offensive one, but isn't that... ranged weapons only? Antidote, welcome to the stream. Bit late, but here hoping for good vibes. Well, I'm hoping we can give them to you. We're doing a bit of twinking again. Trying to think now. Google is your friend. Especially for trade skills in AO. No, I'm infuser upgrades. I can probably do a few more levels on the bracelet as well. There's nano enhancer, then there's... Is it speed preservation? No, that's not it, is it? No, that's enforcer or soldier. Ancient vision? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I thought it was green, the one I thought. So I can make an ancient vision and become very, very tanky, but is that ADV only? No, ancient vision says all. It doesn't have a class lock on AOU anyway. Maybe it does. There was another one that looked like the nano enhancer but was like a weapon buff. I can do a few more on the bracer as well though, which I think I should do. And do this carefully in case I lock myself out of using it. I've done that before and regretted it. So I had one more 1400, so okay. For the tier 6. Tier 7, 1500, okay, we can do that. I don't think we can do the last one though, I think it jumps up to 1600 maybe? Yeah, it does. Can he do that one? At least we got that one done. Well, yeah, you don't want to find out the hard way that it doesn't work, or you can make it, but then you can't use it. So now we've done a bit more on that one. Oh, hello, Mrs. Colors 2 has arrived. I think she probably wants buffs. Do you need buffs, dear? Yeah, the beauty of that trade skill window is you can check what the requirements of the item you're making is going to end up being. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to log some tunes and buff Mrs. Colors 2. Because she requires the buffing. So we're going to give her a buff. So we'll start with the fixer. Yeah, trade skill window was a great addition to the game. Made things a damn sight easier to not break or over engineer, especially with OFAB weapons and stuff. Because some of them, like the I think it's the SMG weapon, if you upgrade it to number 6, it becomes right hand only. And you can't equip it with another weapon. So you kind of screw yourself for dual wield and whatnot. Like 122, can't quite get that one yet. Oh, that one certainly. ruined some Job implants a few months ago, jumped too high. Yeah, that's the other thing. Add in the slider to disregard skill level bump. It was a really great addition as well. But yeah, the trade skill window was a big bonus to the game, definitely. All round, it was you know, it was pretty cool. I'm going to give her a bunch of other buffs. because I can. Right, we're going to leave this dude here for a minute. Park him. While I log a bunch of other tunes just to buff her. As you do, you know. We will continue on because I think I can squeeze in some slightly better spirits as well. So while we're all in pieces doing this, probably a good idea, eh? RRFE. Had to pay double to fix them. Yeah, I've done it myself. Previous to having the window, people going off and terminating, so they could. Just so they didn't, you know, you bump up an implant because they had skill way above what they were making. I can remember that being a thing, definitely. Ancient Urns. I think I was doing the Sheol quest to... Yeah, I stopped doing the Sheol quest after I finished all the research on this tune. That's why it's still there, look. Higher, yeah, the quality 300 ones, yeah, they definitely are. Even above 2k complete. Oh yeah, yeah. The shop is priced to be a money sink, definitely. Come on, dear, what else do you need? I have no idea what else she might want. I'll give her Essence of Behemoth as well. Was my question above too silly to answer, or is there no easiest class to play? Oh, sorry, yeah. Easiest? MA, probably. It's the simplest to play. No, NCU. Aruba. Well, you don't need weapons on an MA, so immediately that does make it a lot easier. For gear, yeah, there's not really that much competition for gear. It's not the same environment, really, because it's instanced. You can raid with the same team 6 times in a week and everybody gets everything they want, more or less, depending on what it is you do want. So out of these perks, did all of enhanced DNA, genome. Okay. So that puts us 887. If I switch back to the rings as well. $947. We're getting closer. Can I put this sense implant in here, or no, just that one? That would give 23 more. I'm sure I've got better ones. And everything's pretty much on farm status. Yeah, exactly. So there's some drops you're not going to get straight away, but you know. See, like these, I can't quite get in. I think these are lowish ones in that bag. They are. No, I see 1,020 in sense is the killer there to do any of those. I did have a brain sense implant though. Spirit. But I don't think even that's going to put it close enough. No, it's not. Okay. Time to put stuff back on. The hard part isn't always getting the best in slot stuff, it's getting the gear you need to put the best in gear slot. Yeah, kind of is. Okay, we can do that one. And that one, and then we can re-equip the chest. Because I'd only use that for the, you know, complete really. I'm thinking maybe keep these penultimate Ophe shade gloves on with the 75 piercing. And sense. Might as well keep those on. Rather than, you know, swap them out. Is there any other HUD items that require... Yamal 1111, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, I can't get beaters in. It's the sense that's the killer. There's Ancient Defender, and then there's other ones. It's from Alb, isn't it? So you get an empty device. I can't think of what the hell it's called. I've got one on my soldier, I think. Well, the reason the beta spirits are cheap is you need a lot of them. Multiples of the same one. What have I got on my other shit? It might even just be the Nano HUD one, I don't know. I've got Behemoth, MC Moochums on a low-level OP-NT and a bullied Croakers at... Oh, yeah, 2M from 12 levels now. Yeah, I bet. Easiest to play class though is probably MA. I'm just checking what did I put on my other shade, you know? Yeah, there's some items you might need to help you twink things on that are no drop, like Zod gloves and things like that. They can be quite hard to get hold of. Yeah, I just put the nano enhancer on her, but then I've also got stab guidance and nano deck. Stab guidance is kind of a no-brainer, I guess. Until you can get like an AC/DC or something. But I had another one like that, but it was for weapons, but I think it's only ranged weapons. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. Have a look anyway. I played MA for Iron Man till about 100, really fun class. Yeah, there you go. It's down to you what actually seems fun or not fun. It's very subjective, it really is. Oh, it was this. And then Masterpiece Combat. Yeah, it only adds 20 damage and 30 to ranged weapons only. And then the other one is the Protector module, yeah, which Keeper, Enforcer and Soldier. Shame, it'd be nice if Shades could use it, but yeah, okay. I think we're done ski on that. Panned gear can be a stumbling block. Yeah, T&H belts and stuff. Dave, 3 of 5. Have I missed the stream? No, it's still here. Obviously. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, so building the combat tuner isn't worth it. I don't think, for the Shade. Because you're not getting any weapon bonus from it. Monday I can finally level my dock again, but getting my money will turn into a 6 month to 2 years fight in court. My God. That sounds horrendous. I hope it goes quicker than that for you, I really do. Yeah. So we're going to be needing a Sense Agility Nightheart belt, I'm thinking, and an upgraded one at that. The bigger NCUs, they're just out of reach as well, I think. They're 1800. So, yeah. Yeah, court battles grind you down. I think that's why a lot of corporations do it. They just want to, you know, grind you into just giving up. And then if they think they're going to have to pay out, say they're going to have to pay out 100 grand, let's say, they'll take that 100 grand, put it in high risk, high return investment accounts and try and make money on it to offset them having to pay you out, which is why they tie you up in court. Makes good business sense, but it's a shitty way to treat people. Not that they care about that, but there you go. Right, and we need to get our gloves back on, don't we? Yes, we do. So, let's go with Piercing Mastery. Hopefully I can do it without swapping a spirit, because then we're going to be going round the houses all over again. I've got the highest buff before the DB quest one, which obviously I can't use till 215 anyway. But we'll see. $2,047, okay. And then 2,116. I may need to swap out that implant. Is it that one? No. Oh, have I just gone and put it back in the bank? Like a numpty? Probably did. Yep, I did. I raise my glass to the safety net of the government today. Thankfully, I'll get some money next month. Well, that's something, yeah. I mean, obviously, no one wants to see you suffer. Well, not on this chat, anyway. You know, so... totemic rights. Wasn't the Peevil in here? It was. Yay, look at me, moonwalking. What were these? 2,201? Yeah, I need that spirit back in. Damn it. Should have thought of that. Should have thought of that. Because I could see weapons, I thought I had weapons on. I thought I'd put them back on. Damn, which bag was that in? I think it was in one of these, you know. Yeah, I think that was it. Should be able to just throw it straight in. And that pulls me up to... wrong implant. Yeah. That's the defensive one. No, that is the one with piercing, yeah. That's that one, that one. Bismassy, Shadow I have as well, but I think that's just concealment and other stuff. Yeah. And that's with those gloves on as well. Ah. Hood. There we go. I was scratching my head a bit there. Like, I'm sure I did this at a lower level. Why can't I do it now? Oh, is that probably that one I used anyway? Right, which bag did I put the nippies in? There. That's the one that's going to go back in. I just had it. Have I gone and put that back in the bank? I must have done. Not the nippies, the Medi blades. Oh no, there they are. So we do lefty from inventory. Actually, I'm going to put that in there. And the left one. And then place the right one. No? thought it was hot swappable. Oh, it's just under anyway. Okay. What am I missing? Probably enhanced senses, maybe. We can get it back, I think, with the agility rings. Nope. What's the trickle down for piercing? Stamina, 50% agility. There we go. Oh, multi. 649. I don't think I've got my buff running. Nano combat now. It's all going Pete Tong. Do nano combat. I should be able to cast the buff. What was the target for these? Yeah, I want the pillow now, don't I? There he is. Yep, okay. And now second blade, finally. Magic of the hot swappable peevel. What bag? Let's try and tidy this up. Right, so this bag, I'm going to put the peevel. Piercing evil. I'm going to put that in there with it so I don't forget. Then I want the adult death one. What doesn't it like now? Sense 780. Oh, for fuck's sake. One of them. Base ability. Almost there. Put the other shoulder pad back on. $775, were we there? 781. Someone give me enhanced senses. The warm BF cause thy were cold. What? Actually, check your buffs. I have got base ability buff running. Yes. Typing on the tab keyboard. Making my little froob agent for you. Thank you very big. I can always bump log and do it myself, but if someone's around, you know. Always going to be better. Nippy's warm bag because they're cold. Oh, right, okay. Makes sense. Tell you've been up all day. I'm going to get shot in a minute. Yeah. I think when I did it last, I had enhanced senses running and figured out the system for doing it. Otherwise, I will have to perk into base abilities and spend more money with the guy. Already spent 20 million resetting perks. I don't want to go back and have to do it a third time and then a fourth time. I'll be talking about beer in my sleep, possibly, though. Well, that's okay. Now, Mrs. Callos, too, has been on a course for work today. So she's brains probably absolutely hammered. Cellular management course. All right. Why can't I zone to Job? Well, that'll be because it's a fruit. All that work to make that and put it on, and then no, you should have said what you were sided, you fool. I'm meeting Borealis. Yes, you were Omni. Yes, your deed. Omnitech is your friend. Yeah, exactly. I'll come to Bori. Normally Omni. He must have made it Omni for some reason. Have you got res cans and stuff, or do you need one? Frequency. You made the agent for the med suits. Possibly, yeah. Used to be the only way you could get one was doing that. Making my way from Foreman's. Yeah. Haven't played him in ages. Makes sense, yeah. That's the lower level one. Not that one. Not that one. Where's my big implant gone? Implant spirit. That was one I squeezed in with. Where's my add all death one gone? My complete numpty. Not that one. Thanks. Very big. I'm gonna have to go to the bank and find it. I put it somewhere daft. got Berserker Rage I could put in, but I don't think I could get it in yet. Or maybe I could. There's a lot to lose at this level. I think endgame, yeah, but probably not right now for that one. Oh, and I completely forgot I had these flycatchers. I had a 154 add all death spirit that I have now lost. Wasn't that, it was higher. And it's not that one. God, I'm a numpty. What have I done with it? Oh my god. Even with AOU, I'm useless. Which bloody bag is it in? That was my cunning plan. I thought I'd grabbed it and put it in there. That's the offensive one I took out. It's not in there. That's the Berserker. That was the ring bag. Have I left it? Nope, it's not in the ring bag. It's not in bag 20. It's not Matamet. And it was a higher quality one than that. Those are the bloodlusts. I want to put those in here as well, because they're like valuable twink age stuff. Yeah, okay. Bag 16. No. Bag 14. Possibly. Oh, these are beaters. How the hell? No, that's a baby one. $125. One, no, it's none of those. Bag 15. Nope, not that one. Unless it was that other symbiont, but it needed 700 and something to get in. And the one I've managed to pull out, yeah, 749. The one I was trying to get in said, no, you need 780 something. So it's not that one. I'm confused how I put it away now. That's it. I should have pulled it out of the bag straight away. Right, okay. Where's my bank terminal gone? Right, okay. You want some science lessons, everyone? I don't know if it's going to focus on that or not. Periodic table of beer styles. It is an actual periodic table. Wheats, American lagers, but oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. Now keep that one. Next time there's a discussion about beer, you're all going to be wrong. Bill Nye poggers. Yeah, bin that Abbott's ale is all you need. You like the Abbott's? A regular pint of Lee's Bitter is gorgeous, you know. It's a hell of a nice pint. Only if the cellar's right, and in most Lee's pubs it is. Right, okay, we've got all that done. I think I've got everything. Right, I want to put my other shoulders in. I want to get my rings back as they should be. I am keeping that. Sidekick is meant to be 600. You can't wear this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I love Atrox, but sometimes I don't. Right. Okay. Lock. Switch back to that. Okay, so the other perks I was going to use were nano combat, light infantry, careful in battle, and then, because I've got them and nowhere to spend them, shadow for a bit more conceal and, well, a bit more damage as well, and a couple of attacks. So why did I start messing about? Oh god, now these are OE. Sense 855. It's probably that, is it? .855. What's OE on 855? 684. And OE 10,045. It's probably that. 836. So when I take that HUD off for that one, it is that one. I'm OE by like 10 points. You swine. Beer for life and red wine. Yeah, I don't mind any wine as long as it's not sweet. Zephyr, do you need buffs on this now as well? No, you're okay on that one. Right, test run. Extremely cold, high percentage tasty cider beer while grilling in the summer. Oh yeah. Even a good clear cider with ice in it, I quite like. I don't mind wine as long as I don't need to drink it. I quite like it. Chardonnay, dry white, Merlot, Chianti. Quite like all of them. As long as they get you drunk, I don't care. As long as it's not a sweet wine. They're like... they're just too sweet for me. Something about cider beer and a barbecue. Yeah, they do work well together, yeah. Cold drink with a barbie. Merlot for me. Dark and rich. Yep. Right, we want to do... I wanted to do the heckler test, but we're doing the Demon of Shadow test instead. I think all Merlot is French. It's a French wine, isn't it? Or French designed wine, or whatever you want to call it. It's a French recipe, basically. Why is there this many of you here? Why, I ask myself. I wished Australia. Yeah, I don't know. Is it one of those sort of things where it can only come from France or something weird? Because Merlot is a French word, isn't it? Ends in a T. Silent T. Yeah, if I'm going to drink a lager, I'm not that fussy, as long as it's not cloudy. Grab yourself a stubby. Yeah, I kind of cider. I like clear ciders. I don't like cloudy ciders. Nothing against them. I just prefer a clear cider. And then, you know, ideally a pint of bitter. And bitter isn't bitter tasting. It's a lot of people assume that it is, but it's more like a cross between Guinness and pale ale. Something like that. It's just like a dark pale ale, really. You can get Australian Merlot. There you go. Alt, pills, rest far down. Oh, I'm... what? Not sure what you mean. Right, after that little... I bet none of them dropped a Doja, did you? 4 demons and no sweat, so we're okay there for multiple mobs. How are we on the hecklers? Oh, he spotted me. I wanted to go for the sneak, but okay. Lager is not beer. No, it's not. Lager's lager. I mean, technically... it's a kind of beer, but yeah, not strictly speaking. It's made from hops, isn't it? I've got it all here on this sheet, which I need reading glasses for, but yeah. That's issued by a brewery that... I think they brew... the Carlsberg in this country is brewed by Lee's. Which is the company she worked for. JW Lee's. So they're bitter. Like I went in, I say I'll just try a house bitter, you know. And they went, yep. There you go. I tried it. Went, yep. That'll do me. I'll just have that. They do Red Dragon as well, which is almost identical. More faction. We need more faction to go to Pand. 30k. No, we've actually done it now. Yeah, lager is not a beer, lager is lager. What does it say on it? Let me have a consult, yeah, Bill Nye. Oh dear, dear. Right, okay. Oh, I can't sneak on these guys. Damn it! Can go and buy nanos in Pand now, though. Although I'm not sure I can use any of them yet. It's my sort of test, usually, if I'm going to go to Pand in any sort of serious way. If I can't solo a heckler, I'm not ready. Or the tune's not geared enough yet, or, you know, however you want to look at it. Shelby Info in the house. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, Shelby. We're finishing fairly soon, I'm sorry to say. I'm gonna go. We've done some missions, done a bit of twinking, done a world boss, as in turned up. didn't get the loot we wanted, but hey. Right, okay. So yeah, he's solid at the moment. He can solo a heckler fairly comfortably and 4 Demons of Shadow without really trying too hard. Yep, time to go squeeze the wife. I should be playing and be going, can you come and do X, Y, Z? And I'll be going, yeah, okay. Right, let's run to Pandemonium Garden. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow night, so it won't be a stream tomorrow. It'll be Friday, though. Well, there you go. Lager is a beer. Beer has 4 elements to it. A grain, hops, water and yeast, and is fermented. So lager is technically a beer. I thought it was. I was like, well, if it's not, what is it? I couldn't think. Ale and lager are different. There you go. So bitter is a beer, isn't it? So you've got, like, different way of making it with different ingredients. Yeah, so bitter is a beer, isn't it? So, yeah, lager isn't an ale. Yeah, is correct, but lager is a beer. Frequency, subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much for the resub with Prime. Much appreciated. I'm sitting here watching Callas and all of a sudden I look over, my girlfriend is yelling. I take my headphones off and she goes, are you even listening to me? I replied, babe, honestly, that's a really weird way to start a conversation. Yeah, she's probably been trying to talk to you for 10 minutes or something, but thanks for the resub and for the 3 months. Talk to your girlfriend. This is why you get open back headphones, yeah? Then you don't miss people trying to get your attention. So 1 more level and those gloves won't be OE. Shelby, hubby just asked me a question and I took my headphones off and went, what? Looked like he was going to have a meltdown. Well, yeah, closed back headphones work like earmuffs, you know. They block out external sound. Okay, not all beer is lager. Well, absolutely. I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. Yeah, Budweiser is a lager, isn't it? Like American beer is actually, you know, Budweiser. The clear yellowy beer is a lager. Then you got the Guinness, which is quite different. And then Indian Pale Ale. And other ales, which are what I prefer. I like a bitter, which is like a dark brown pale ale. It tastes more like a pale ale than anything else if you've never tried it. Guinness, oh right, Guinness is a stout, but still a beer. Okay. Right, Shade Nanos. I'm not sure what's in here, to be honest. The Generation of Haste is... Yeah, there we go. One of them. No way can I cast it yet. But hey. Degradation of Resonance. That I can cast. No, that's an MP buff. So no, I can't. Disappear is agent, I thought it was. Elusive Step, martial artist. I can't remember which ones I wanted, so. I wish all nano vendors did what the OFAB nano store does, which is, you know, you can, they're all by class. Martial artist again. agent stuff. Psychomod 1800, Biomet 1550. Oh my god. How far off are we on these? Psychomod 1801, no way. Biomet 1550. Time space from 1540. A few levels to cast that bugger. And Moochums, probably. Gamel, good night, sir. Thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to see you, sir. I hope you're keeping well. You said what, just to be a pain? You're now feeling like, raise another teenager. Oh god, have we crashed again? Not having a good day with the new engine today, are we? Nah, probably because I had the other client running in the background. And 3 clients running. That'll be why then. Yeah, I think we know why. Never mind. I shall leave it there. Is anyone else streaming a bit of Anarchy online at the moment? We shall take a look. Me and something. So, not really, no. We could go raid...
Oh, Mary, you'll appreciate this, as you are our resident...
A real voice actor. Alex Jordan VO. Does video games and stuff. We'll go raid him. Because I like him. He's a cool dude. So why not? He's playing Cyberpunk at the moment. And he has Lord Fallostaff. Which is always a good laugh. As you know. So we go raid him, say hi. Newland Waste Management. Yeah, it just doesn't seem respectful to the chat to dump you on a channel with nobody interacting with you whatsoever. Just, I mean, I get what it is and it's kind of cool, but I mean, it's just a toon looking in one direction for endless amounts of time. So, you know. Right, is everyone aboard who's going aboard? Very good. I'm going to go raid Mr. Alex. Top chap, British, does amazing impressions and stuff, but he is a professional actor, so yes, indeed. Okay, folks, I'll leave it there and just say bye for now.